Hello, and welcome to the Casino Tears podcast. I'm one of your hosts, 10 Ton is number one, and joining me as my co-host is the one and only Ed Robinson from Roll to Win Craps. If you want more info on our show, please visit our page at casinotears.com. On this week's show, we discuss practicing, baselines, adjustments, proficiency. We also touch on progressions, goals, 96K, trackers, truckers, daggers, and happy 2026.
What's happening there, 10 Ton?
Ed, I don't even recognize you without...
I'm in a corner over here, dude.
You have a different setup because your craps table is gone.
It's gone. I sold it today, actually.
You did?
I did.
You sold it?
Didn't even mean to, but I sold it.
What if you don't like the horseshoe table?
Then I'll make it work. Why would I not like it?
Who knows, man? You never know, man. You might have gotten so used to your table, but hey, mix it up, man. Mix it up for 2026.
We're starting off fresh. So yeah, I'm over here in my corner with my little teeny tiny desk.
Yeah, I like it. Sometimes I would do some of my best work at a very tiny desk.
It's too bad you can't see it. It's an old antique.
Oh, nice. Does it have one of the roll things that you roll
No,
down
it's not like that. No,
there?
it's not like that. It's got the lift. It's got the lift up. I was looking for an old captain's desk. You know what a captain's desk is?
No, I don't.
On the ship, when the ship's doing like this.
Yeah.
So if the drawers were in the normal position, they'd open and close every time the ship rocked. So they put the drawers on the sides.
Man, I didn't even know that, man.
Yeah, but I couldn't find one anywhere. I've only seen one in my life. I was looking and looking. This was as close as I could get, and it's just an old, probably, I don't know how old this thing is. It's old. It's really
I could send
old.
you a typewriter for it if you want.
I don't need one of those. I don't need an old typewriter.
It doesn't have an inkwell, does it?
No inkwell. You're hung up on inkwells.
Well, I used to see that stuff when you're living out east. You go to a lot of the historic.
We had them in school. We had inkwells in school.
No. That's like before my time, dude. That's before my time. Man.
The old desk, I'll never forget. The old desk in my school, the desks were so old they had a hole in the top up there where you put your ink in.
What do desks look like nowadays for kids?
I have no idea.
I have no clue. Do kids even go to school anymore?
Do they even need books? I mean, they don't need books.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Man, the last time we recorded, Alabama won.
Yes.
So let me give a little backstory for the listeners now. This is going to be, we're recording episode 98 right now. Episode 97, we recorded and we had a rambling discussion about practice. I've got on the Patreon side now of episode 98 is going to be the end of that conversation. It's another 45 minutes of us talking, Ed.
It was a good conversation.
Yeah, man. You know what? For all those people that were complaining about fluff, there's no fluff in that. It's just us talking about everything. You covered a lot of good stuff. We talked about baselines, which I think are very, very, very important. I don't think a lot of people talk about it. You talked about cerebral side of the game. We talked about a heat seeker method, which you brought up, talked about getting the dice back, our observations, expectation, getting serious about practice. You actually went into depth on the Parson Press because I was telling you about you can buy the 5 and 9 now here at Aria. I mean, we covered a lot of ground. It just kept going. So that's going to be all on the Patreon side, the entire thing. And then this is figured we do sort of a end of the year emergency broadcast. Ed, I'm not posting this tomorrow. There's no way. This is Monday, December 29th. There's no way I'm going to take this conversation, edit it, and listen to it by tomorrow. And there's no way this is going to come out on Wednesday, which will be New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, 10 Ton.
Happy New Year's to you. I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to get this fucking year in my rear view.
It hadn't been a bad year, has it?
I did not win the $250,000 that I was planning on winning. I don't know if you remember that, but I do.
I do not, but I think I do now that you mention it.
I just want to be profitable.
As long as you didn't lose 250,000.
I don't think so. But Ed, we got a lot of things coming up in the new year.
Such as?
One thing I want to do is you sent me this picture of your friend. I think it was in Tunica.
Yes.
And he turned, what was it? $600 into how much?
96,000 in one night.
Those are goals. Those are goals for 2026. I'd be happy with a Bump John roll, a James A roll, or this guy. What's his name? Q.
Yeah. Q. He's been 3 times and came out with net profit 148.
So is the horseshoe still up his ass? Is it? How is that?
As long as it's up there, you keep riding. As long as that horseshoe's up your ass, you just keep grinding it on.
Yeah, man.
Just stick it in there.
Get
the some
pain.
super glue. Yeah, I played with this guy years long.
Tell me about this roll, dude. This is like the stuff that I dream about. These are what dreams are made of.
He went to one casino with $600, about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, 7 o'clock, something like that, and was just playing and caught a really nice roll. You know, turned it into $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. Had some ATSs.
Wow, that is still great, dude.
And it was time to go. He went to the cage, right? And then he remembered that he had some free play next door at another casino.
Yeah.
And so he went and got his free play and bought in on a crapless table. It was about 10 o'clock that evening. And he did not leave that table till like 5 or 6 o'clock that morning.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
He stayed on that same table because it just stayed hot. A couple of guys had an hour and a half, hour and 50-minute rolls. You know, they were just some setters and some weren't. Some were good at setting and some weren't, but the table just stayed hot. One of the biggest hands he had max bets on every number when his 7 came out.
Okay, when he bought into that other table, what did he buy in for? Not his 6,000 or 7,000. Do you
Probably,
know?
I would, knowing him, no, I don't know, but just guessing, probably 3,000, maybe half of it.
Does he start out big bets or does he start out? Do you have any idea?
I asked him. I did ask him that question.
It's a good question.
When he first started out on that table, it was a $15 table, and he started out with $15 on the numbers.
Man, they had like 2 guys throwing logs underneath the table, keep this light and this fire. This
it
thing
was on
like
fire. I mean,
coals going in there.
He had $6,000 on the 6 and 8.
Oh my God!
And he had $5,000 on 2 through 5 and 8 through 12.
Oh my God! Did the 2 or 12 hit with 5,000?
Yes. Oh yeah. How you think he got there, dude?
Man,
he only had was 25, 25, 25 on the ATS. So that's not
$5,000 hit.
Yep.
That pays 30 grand.
Yeah.
You can get there really fast.
That's only a third of the way to 96,000.
Wow. That is just Ed.
96,000. He went back and won, what did he tell me? 13,000. And then another night he went back and won whatever the difference would be up to 148.
Are there some fat ferrets in Tunica right now? Or
for him, that was life changing because he was able to go buy some land to get ready to put a house on and all that kind of stuff. So it was life changing for him.
Where's he from? What state?
Mississippi.
Oh, so he's in Mississippi, man.
Yes.
Hometown.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that would be amazing.
And it's not just him. It wasn't just him that reached out to me. 2 weeks ago, a mutual friend of ours called me and told me all about it.
I'm glad that he didn't wasn't like begging you to meet him in Tunica on that night. That would have been
that would have been terrible.
That would have been the worst thing to hear, right?
Yeah.
You should have met me, Ed.
I made $96,000.
I caught a hot roll.
I've seen him make big bets. I mean, I've seen him buy cars in the night, that kind of thing before. But this was
so if I was friends with this guy, I would put an air tag on the guy. Slip an air tag on him. Whenever I see that thing beeps at a casino.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Oh my God.
A good idea. I'll tell him to come down to Biloxi and meet you.
Tell him to come down when we're there. Did everyone else make that much money? Was there a bigger winner?
I never asked him that. Knowing that casino, knowing its location.
What casino was it?
I think most of it was at Gold Strike.
Gold Strike, dude. That guy did. Eureka.
Yes, he struck gold.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Mississippi.
To Q.
I got a question here. Not necessarily a question, but Sweet Lou who I saw. And thank you, Sweet Lou, when he was up here probably a week and a half ago.
You met Mrs. Sweet Lou.
Yeah, I met up with Sweet Lou and Mrs. Sweet Lou. Met him up at that little bar at Horseshoe. Talked to him for a while. He made some engraved glasses, not the kind you wear, the kind you drink from.
Right.
I guess you'd call them what?
Rocks glasses.
Yes,
Rocks glasses.
Rocks glasses, exactly. But he had the Casino Tears ones, which are sweet.
Similar to this.
Yes, exactly like that one. And some with my family crest on it, which was sweet. Very cool. I'll take some pictures of those, post them.
Yeah.
And he brought me some different colored hats.
Yep. He made a bunch of hats.
Oh, let me get to Sweet Lou's question. But anyways, very good seeing Sweet Lou and Mrs. Sweet Lou. All right, he sent me this, and I said, oh, perfect timing. I'm going to talk to Ed tomorrow. I'll ask him. He said, question, when I was in Vegas, I played with a guy at different locations. It was just a coincidence that we played at different casinos at the same table. But what I found fascinating was that he taped his ring and middle finger together in order to keep his fingers from separating when he was tossing the dice. So I tried it the last couple of days on my practice rig, and I found that I had a little bit more control. The dice were staying together better than they did when they weren't. Is that legal to use tape to secure your fingers together? And I said, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe Ed would know.
What do you think?
Yeah, I guess it should be, because imagine if you had like a cut or something and you had
if you had a broke finger or
why couldn't you? Why couldn't you?
You would have to tell them, I broke my finger, I cut my finger, but they could make you give up the dice if they want to on that.
Why? You're not using any foreign instrument or anything like that.
Using tape.
But tape isn't touching the dice.
Yeah, but you can't use a bowler's glove either, and a bowler's glove will keep you from breaking your wrist. No, you can't even use rubber gloves. They won't even most of the time they won't even let you play with rubber gloves.
Man, I didn't know that. Yeah, I could see not allowing you to use rubber gloves, dude. I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, I saw people try to get away with it in COVID and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, that would be the time to do it.
Yep.
You know what, dude? I got something funny. You just reminded me. So I was living in the land of scared people in Los Angeles during COVID, the land of, jumpy, uptight, scared of my own shadow people. That would be Los Angeles, California during COVID. And so there was a guy that worked for me, young guy, I won't mention his name. Okay. But he's a young guy. And I said, hey, man, can you bring the mail that came in?
Yeah.
He came over, dude, and this dude was in his, his 20s, right?
Yeah.
He showed up. I opened the door. He was like full mask, full everything. And he had like gloves on. You know what I mean? They look like almost like gloves that you fucking ladies would wash dishes with. You know what I mean? Like in a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I always remembered that. I just looked at him like, and he handed me my mail. And I'm just like, man, what has the world come to?
Yeah.
A young dude here just terrified of bringing me my mail, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I wasn't sick or anything. I'm like, just bring me my mail, right? Just drop it off since you got to drop off something else. And then there he shows up in a full, might as well have been a whole hospital garb.
Wearing a hazmat outfit.
Man, but that's LA, man. I had to drive back there this past weekend. I could not leave fast enough. I can't tell you how much I can't stand. And if anyone's from LA, I don't think we have a lot of people from LA. I mean, there's a couple people that are from that LA area. Man, I can't stand it. I could not get out of there. I mean, it didn't help that it was raining the entire time I was there, but man.
Yeah, they got a lot of rain while you were out
Zero regrets. I could not wait to get back to this craps table and this view in Vegas, man. God.
The home of landslides and mudslides.
Oh, Ed, the plans for next year, I kind of figured it out. You know how I was going to say, hey, I'm going to make episode 99, maybe about practice rigs and stuff like that, because I got so many and pictures. I think we should do that for the first live stream. I think that would be cool, because then we can show these things, talk to them, and hell, man, maybe they'll call in. That might be pretty cool. Showcase some of these things so people can see them all.
Yeah, because there's no limit to man's imagination on building a throwing station, craps rig, or anything.
I think that's what we'll do. Highlight some of those and maybe have some of those people call in. For people wondering, and I'll put a little note out, I think we're going to end up doing that. Podcasts will come out twice a month. On the Tuesdays that it doesn't, we'll just go live. It's going to be Tuesdays because everyone's used to Tuesdays. Have a little chat live. And
so go to YouTube. Go to YouTube right now. Look us up. All you're going to see right now is all the audio versions of, but go ahead and subscribe to it and hit the little notification bell so you'll get notified when we're ready to go live.
yeah, and who knows what that's going to be like.
It'll be a cluster, but we'll have fun. Tomorrow's my anniversary, dude.
Oh, happy anniversary, man.
Number 31.
31, man. That's a long time. That's a long time. Congratulations.
Last week was my mom and dad's 69th anniversary.
Damn, man.
So yeah, 69
It's
years.
actually impressive.
Very impressive.
They had to be high school sweethearts for sure.
They were. Got married right after high school. So I'm heading to Biloxi tomorrow.
Sweet. What's the plans there? Staying at Hard Rock?
Yep. Got reservations for tomorrow night at Ruth's Chris there. Going to have some little filet and lobster tail.
Nice, man. That's what you do at Ruth's Chris.
They invite us to the dinner that Hard Rock puts on New Year's Eve. So we will have filet mignon again on New Year's Eve. And then they treat us to a nice big brunch on New Year's Day. And then I'm going to stay till planning to stay till Friday morning and then head back. And then Aloha Johnny's going to be driving those Binion's tables to Birmingham.
Yeah, sweet.
He drove 1,800 and something miles, dude, in 3 days.
Oh, yeah. He drove them all the way to Biloxi.
He drove them from Vegas to San Diego a few weeks ago. Then he left the day after Christmas and got there yesterday in Biloxi. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday afternoon, about 3:30, he was in Biloxi. That's hauling it. That's hauling it across the country right there, dude.
That's impressive, man. Anyone that drives, because I know we got a lot of truckers.
We got a lot of truck drivers. Yeah.
I know we even got someone that handles Dice Trucker. Couldn't get any more obvious than that, right?
Yep.
Good guy, by the way.
Dr. Yank's flying into town on Friday, pick up his table.
Driving is not something I want to do as little driving as possible in 2026. I'm over it. Even going back to LA, I was just over it. Although I got to admit, driving in LA, let me just go back to LA, okay? I was picking up some food. I found myself in downtown LA. Like 10, 11 o'clock. Downtown LA could be kind of a scary, where you parked. I was right outside of Little Tokyo and I was picking up some food at a place. Man, I tell you what, that place is just a desolate shithole. It really is, man. I mean, I parked my car and I was like, fuck, man. I wonder if my car is still going to be here in 10 minutes that I'm going to walk to go pick up this food. I mean, there were not a lot of people out anyway. It was raining.
You're probably lucky it was raining.
Probably. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, downtown LA just looks like a shithole. And it did look like a shithole that's why I left that place. It's a shame.
Does Lord Toranaga still live in LA?
Yeah, Toranaga still. I got to give that guy a call. Obviously, some of LA is really, really nice and really beautiful, but still, I mean, I don't know, man. Everything's a hassle in LA. That's why Vegas is easy, man.
Oh, without question, Vegas has got to be much easier than LA.
That's one thing I'm thankful that I live in Las Vegas with access to this many craps tables at a snap of my fingers, man. I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll go down, just printed up some new tracking things.
Are you not done with fine tuning those yet?
I've got a new printer, man, to print these things up on a very expensive printer, like $600. Set up here to do full production, going to all those places. Fuck Office Depot and Office Max and Staples. Highway robbery, what they want to charge you to print on cardstock, double-sided and cut. I can't believe how much it would cost for them to actually do that. And I'm like, shit, well, I'll just buy everything and then just put in the man hours and just do it. At least it won't be too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't wait to see them. You going to bring some of those to Biloxi?
If I get them finished, I'm going to go get them engraved. They look good. They look great.
I know. You showed them to me last time. You may inspire me to start tracking.
I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, Bump John, he's, the inspiration as far as tracking it.
Howard, every time I played with Howard, he always tracked rolls. Howard always tracked rolls. Everybody's rolls.
I think there's a way to do it. How I would track the data that I find important versus Bump John's way. I just have different important data points.
Right.
He has his own.
Right.
Pretty interesting too. It talks to how you would analyze the data. I know that they're throwing everything into AI, and we're just doing it the old fashioned way, man. At the old captain's desk,
Yeah.
burning the midnight oil, looking at
Yep.
it, going, okay, if I had just bet this way, I would have made $3,000 in 8 rolls.
Yep. You think it's going to change your betting?
It has changed my betting. Looking at this data has changed how I've gone and looked at my rolls, going, fuck, man, look at these groupings. Those 6s and 8s kind of proves your own theory, right? Which is what we talk about on the Patreon side of this, getting your baseline.
Right.
It really can prove your baseline. And after you're at a level, you've been practicing, and I'm not sitting here going, how do I hold the dice? Or
right,
where am I
right.
throwing it? Those things you just do at the table. I'm aiming right here at this diamond. This is where I'm going. And you can make those adjustments really quick. There's a whole nother piece of info. And yes, that's influenced how I've been attacking the table betting wise in a very short run. That's where the torpedo came from. Looking at that data going, shit, man, if I work this on the come out roll, which is something I would never do, I would have been able to take down this chunk and then this chunk. So it's a very specific betting short-term philosophy. Aggressive. Did we cover this? I have no idea, but I went over to Bo's house when I recorded him for the book.
Yeah.
I'm working to come out. He's like, I advise you against it, of course. But Ed, I left that session, and I think Dice Coach was very pleasantly surprised. I left that session up over $5,000. Fake money. But still, it was doing this exact thing based off of tracking and going, what if I did this based off, look at how many of these rolls under 10, but man, point is 6, and then I buckshot it. Here's the 8, buckshot it. Imagine if I was working that, had full pressed, but I was up and I only shot 2 times, $5,000. So it was very interesting. That was a direct result of looking at historical data from a couple sessions with Bump John when we're going, and I'm like, man, there's something here. How do we capitalize? They weren't shitty rolls, but they weren't amazing rolls. How do we really squeeze out max profit? And then I tested it over at Bo's house. So yes, it influences how you bet if you kind of look at stuff. I'm not playing for the 25 roller, because in some ways when you buckshot that point, Ed, you're like, man, that's a shame. It's great.
Yeah. I look forward to seeing our little rope trackers, dude.
They're actually beautiful, man. They really are. I almost feel like waitresses or cocktail waitresses would like these. You know what I mean? Maybe they have a dual
I do.
use.
I've seen them. I know exactly what you're saying.
They could use that, put the receipt up top, sign it, leave them with them.
Yeah.
If they don't work here, I'll remarket them.
Yeah, just remarket them as waiter and waitress tools.
You know what it's time for?
3MG.
Oh, shit. Thanks for reminding me. But it's now as a word from our sponsor, but not our sponsor.
Hi-yo.
Hi-yo. This is a new flavor, peach mango.
I like mango and peach.
Their packaging is great. I just like seeing the hi-yo in there, right?
If I could see that, I would buy some.
This is a social tonic, man.
Has it got tonic water in it? Is it bubbly?
There's a little. Man, it's got a lot of stuff in here, man.
I probably wouldn't like it if it's like tonic water.
It's carbonated. It's carbonated,
I don't know if I'd like it. I don't know if I'd like it. I'll have to taste one. I'll taste one at your house in March.
They say it's a functional seltzer.
Whatever that is.
I'm excited to do a 3MG. I'm glad. I would have totally spaced.
This is the December 3MG winner. Yeah, this is December 29th.
What should we give away first?
I don't know. What you got?
I got everything, dude. I just restocked everything, every piece of apparel.
Have the new dice come in yet?
No, the new dice should be in. Thank you for mentioning that, because we've got a bunch of back orders. They're going to go out immediately once these new dice come in, like literally the next day. And Ed, I'm making, you're going to love this, dude. I am making new dice. You know how he had the clovers on them?
Mm-hmm.
I am working with Huxley Teddy Bear, and they're artists, but I'm going to make obsidian ones with silver foil. Okay, I'm not going gold, silver. But Ed, man, I've changed the one pip. You know how it used to be the lucky 4-leaf clover?
Yeah.
I've made the image of a dagger. Isn't that sweet? As the ones.
Yeah.
They're going to be so badass if they can do that. Those black dice with silver and that one pip will be a dagger. That's badass, man. These are.
We'll start seeing your ideas and our ideas in casinos someday. The Scarlet Pearl could use the daggers.
Man, that'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be so sweet. And I feel like silver is the color for that.
Ah, Raiders.
I just talked to Huxley today about that. Our artist is gone for the holiday. When he comes back, I already have the prototype that I made. Dude, he'll be so sick. So sick. Yeah, I'll be so badass. All right, Ed, let's do this. I got the 3MG list for December. The last one. This is shit that we said we were going to do, and we did.
Yeah. All right. So, unlike the jackets or the shoot the vest.
Dude, oh my God. 2 people at least need to get those.
Yeah. One a year, right? We're waiting until we can get mass production, cheaper cost. 10th year anniversary jacket or something. All right. So let me ask you a question 10 times since I don't have, you got your calculator? All right. What's your favorite die set right now? What's your favorite? Pick your favorite die set right now. I don't have my table to throw dice on and do the other stuff that we normally do. So we're going to make this into a math equation.
I'm going to go with what I have been starting with all of my sessions. I'm going to go with a 6226.
6226. All right. So if we take the tops, add those, we got 8, right? And so at the bottom, we got a difference of 4, right?
6226.
There's a difference of 4 from 2 to 6. Adding the top 2 is 8. And then there's a difference between 6 and 2 is 4.
Okay.
So 4 times 8 is 32, but that's not who we're doing.
Tell me.
We're going to take 32 and divide it by 6 over 2 is 3. 2 over 6 is a third. So if you divide it by 3.13.
So 32
divided by
3.13.
Yeah.
What's the 13 for?
Or 3.33.
32 divided by 3.33333. That's as close as we can get it. Yep. Equals 9.6.
So 9.6, round that up to 10. Who's number 10?
Oh, dude, guess what? We have to have a redraw. We
really?
have to have a redraw. Yes.
Are you serious?
Well,
I can't believe that came out to somebody we've already picked.
I feel like, I don't know if this is crazy.
We'll do a redraw.
Okay, do you want to know? No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you who it is. I'll tell you who it is because I was thinking about this guy and I already mentioned him. Fucking, how can this guy be a Vikings fan if he wins so much? James A. James A is literally, his name's a number 10. James A, I'm going to send you something because you win too much, dude. You win too much, which is a good thing. I'm going to send you something. James A gets that. Ed, let's have 2 winners, okay?
All right. Give me your other set.
This is James A.
Give me your other set.
Okay, my other set, when I switch, I go to a 4-2-4-2, Ed.
Hardway set. So 4, here we are again. 4 and 4 is 8, but there's no difference. there's no difference. 2 and 2, there's no difference, correct?
Yep.
So now we got 8. What did we do next? Let's see. We had
somehow you divided that by 3.
6 and 2 is 8. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. Who's number 4?
Ah, dude. Grasshopper. Vincent wins. Vincent is sitting here at number 4, Grasshopper.
All right. We got a
nice.
winner.
Congrats. This is a solid 3MG, dude. We got Grasshopper and James A, who just seems to win in life. James A, you're a winner too. Got the Patreon challenge named after you. So that's cool, man. Grasshopper.
I want to win the Q challenge and go play with him.
I know,
Jeez.
man. We got James A and Grasshopper.
Grasshopper. Congratulations.
You know, James A's handle is Viking Jim, but I just call him James A.
Oh, he'll forever be known as James A. I mean, it's like Sweet Lou, who used to go by Steel Legion, but, screw that. We're just calling him Sweet Lou.
Yeah. Sometimes a handle finds you.
Yep.
I like Viking Jim, but man, it's James A. And Sweet Lou. And then there's Miss Sweet Lou.
And she's a fan of the channel.
That's nice. I apologize. Actually, I did apologize. Anyone's wife that I meet, I I immediately, one of the first things, I'm sorry that you probably had to hear my voice too much in the
Yeah.
background or wherever. I just go for the apology first.
Yeah.
We got the 3MG. I'm glad you reminded me.
There was some story you were supposed to tell me, dude.
I don't know, but check this out, man. I watched that movie Frankenstein.
Which one?
What do you mean? There's some new one.
Well, there's an old black and white one that was without sound. How far back you want to go?
Who was in that? Boris Karloff?
Yes. How do you know that? How do you know?
Because I've got an amazing database of a brain, man. It's just accessing it is the problem. And speaking of that, here's another funny story. I'm in my storage unit.
Isn't that a beautiful rack?
Oh man, that's a great. Ed is not showing me someone's tits right now. He's showing me
Yeah, that's a good rack
the
too.
table at Tunica.
Holy shit.
So Ed, speaking of remembering, I spent 3 different times in my storage unit trying to remember the combination to my safe, and I can't remember it. I found the key that I left. It's like a digital thing. You have to put in the key and then you type in a code. And I know there's like a 3, and I remember there was a 7 in it because I was like, oh, 7's unlucky, right? But there was a 7 and there were 3 and a 4 in it. Dude, I would be in my storage unit and I would press what I thought was a number, and then it wouldn't open. Press it again. And then I do it like 3 times and then it stops you. If I could find the instructions, I remember, dude, I opened all these boxes while I was trying this. And I did that 3 different days. Finally was like, fuck it. How am I not remembering this combo? I opened the safe so many times. I need to be hypnotized because I know it's in my brain.
That's what your notepad on the phone's for, dude.
I can't believe that I forgot that and I still can't remember it. So the only answer to figure out what's in that safe is that I've got to be a big enough winner this year in 2026. I got to make enough money so I can buy a house out here in Vegas, move everything in those 2 storage units to that house, open up every single box, and there's a lot of them, and I'm going to find those instructions. And I know that that combo is on there because I never reset it. I used the combo that was there, the code that was on there. So I just have to find that piece of paper to open up that safe. And that's my goal in life.
It's probably, you know where it's at?
Where?
It's inside the safe.
No, that would be funny if it was, right? That would be funny.
It'd be a lot cheaper. You know, it'd be a lot cheaper to go buy a grinder and, you know, like grind the thing down and get into it.
It would be, but I'm just want to get everything out of there. That's the goal. My goal is to win enough money. And God, just, you brought it up. That guy just did it. Put a down payment on property.
He bought property for cash. He bought 10 acres, dude.
That would be amazing. That's my goal for 2026. Win enough.
Happy New Year, my friend.
Oh, dude. Happy New Year to you too. Good luck in Biloxi.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're driving in tomorrow, and Aloha Johnny's in town. Going to spend some time with him. We're going to run over to visit my previous host at her current casino, probably New Year's night. Probably wait till then. I can't imagine getting over there before then. Visit with her, do a little playing on that craps table because I like those craps tables where she's at. I'll play them some more this weekend. So, yeah, looking forward to it. All right, man. I'll be in touch with you this weekend when
Good
I
luck,
get down
man.
there.
Good
let
luck.
you know how it's going. I hope it's going really, really well.
Hope there's some fireworks. Oh, you know what we should do, Ed? All right, listen, Ed. Let's do a quick, you can do this, and then we should call it because this is already too much. I want to do a little Happy New Year's. We were only supposed to record for 20 minutes.
In an hour.
Fuck.
It's been 2 hours.
This is supposed to be just a quick 15-minute Happy New Year. And then we got to introduce what's on Patreon. Do. Can you just do the Happy New Year, everyone? All right, Ed? Do a Happy New
Year. Breaking news, everybody. It is now 2026. We're coming in. We're sliding into the base. Right there at stick left 1, we got Ed Robinson. He's coming in. He's throwing a 12 on the come out. It's a world bet winner. Come on, everybody. Let's play 2026. Let's go for it, folks. Let's win some money. Let's play crap seriously. Let's play to win. Let's don't do this bullshit that you see on all these other places.
Yeah. And coming up on the Patreon side is the continuation of our last conversation about
on Patreon. You're going to hear the final conversation of 2025. Not only the one you're currently listening to, but the one we recorded last week. The final, the end of all versions of 2025.
That's what's coming up. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope it's filled with discipline and lots of winners, right?
I hope everybody has a very happy new year, that it's a safe, profitable new year for everyone. And I wish everybody long hands and hard ways.
Are you playing on New Year's Eve? I am not deliberately.
I am. I always play on New Year's Eve.
I'm going to just ease into 2026.
I got a little lost from a couple of weeks ago. I got to make up. So I'm going to make it up this year and then carry over the profits into 2026.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you later. Happy New Year.
Have a great one, my friend. Appreciate you.
Hey, everyone. This is 10 Ton. And don't you hate it when we end the show like that? Right when you're getting into it, you're invested in the combo, and then bam, out of nowhere, we just leave you hanging. If you're on our Patreon page, though, you get the full episode along with some show notes. Hope to see you there. And of course, new episodes drop weekly every Tuesday. Let me repeat that. New episodes drop weekly every Tuesday. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we'll tell all of your fellow craps-playing friends about it. Please follow Casino Tears on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. If you like the show, please rate it 5 stars and leave a review. The best and most fun way to contact us would be to call and leave a message on our official Casino Tears vent line, 229-NO7. You can also email us at no7@casinotears.com. And lastly, to help support this podcast, you can visit our Patreon at patreon.com/casinotears. On behalf of Roll to Win Craps from Alabama and 10 Ton is #1 from Las Vegas, thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we'll tell all of your fellow craps-playing friends about it. Please follow Casino Tears on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. If you like the show, please rate it 5 stars and leave a review. The best and most fun way to contact us would be to call and leave a message on our official Casino Tears vent line, 229-NO7. You can also email us at no7@casinotears.com. New episodes drop weekly every Tuesday. On behalf of Roll to Win Craps from Alabama and 10 Ton is #1 from Las Vegas, thanks for listening. You're listening to the extended version made exclusively for our patrons. Ed and I would like to sincerely thank you for your support.
Sometimes the table conditions could be virtually the same, but your toss isn't the same that day. So how do you respond?
Okay, sorry, I'm just going to give you